don't know why so many of you girlies think that men, real men that is, want a ghetto fight chick, a hood rat chick. I don't know why so many of you girlies think that a real man wants that, all right? No real man wants a woman who wears baby hair on their foreheads, who has face, hand, neck tattoos, who has BBLs, who wear diamonds on every nails, who wear pink hair, who wears 613 hair. No real man wants a woman like that. I just don't understand why you guys think that a real man is going to walk around with you on his arms looking like that.
Whoa, okay, she's stirring the pot. She's stirring the pot. Listen, this video has gone viral and it got a lot of women upset because the aesthetic that a lot of women wear today, depending how you look at it, some people look at it as ghetto, some people look at it as childish. I don't really have a dog in this fight because I try to stay out of women's business, but for the sake of this video, I am going to have an opinion at the end of this video. I'll give y'all that. But someone actually responded in the comments and they said, like, seeing a BBL during the daytime is like seeing the Cybertruck because you're not supposed to see it during the day. Like, that's supposed to be like a night thing. And then there's like this whole conversation about having a BBL in certain workspaces. Like, why do you have a BBL if you work at this place? Like, it has definitely sparked some conversation, but this woman has gone viral and they are definitely on her neck. But let's continue.
All right. And for the girlies who likes to say, oh, I have all of that and I have a real man. No, you don't. You have a prison bae. You have an ex-con. You have a gangbanger. You have a thug. You have a grown boy. You have a ghetto man. But you do not have a real man. Because a real man would never allow you to represent him looking like that. All right? So for the girlies who think that just because they have a man and they wear baby hairs on their forehead and they have face, hand, neck tattoos and they have BBLs and they have a beat face every day of the week and they go to the strip joint and they feel they have a real man on their arms, you do not have a real man on your arms. Because like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, a real man would never allow you to represent him. All right? And see, I teach all of this in my Becoming Her e-courses. All right? All you need to do is just tap the link in the bio and pick the course that is best for you. But nevertheless, I want to say this. If you are that girly that have all of that and you feel you have a real man, prove me wrong. Just prove me wrong. And I will shut my mouth. But until then, I need you girlies to understand. No real man is interested in a ghetto-fied chick. They're not. With that being said, guys, enjoy your day.
I think that because what is a real man? Like, everyone has their own definition of a real man, but she said a lot in this video, but let's unpack it, right? Because depending on who you ask, I believe the type of man that she's describing are men who are like in corporate, who have a certain status in life. Like, men want to feel comfortable bringing their woman in certain spaces and knowing that you can have a conversation with the other wives on an intellectual level, or you represent them in the best light. And I know some people are going to say, well, who cares? I can wear what I want to wear. Yeah, you can, but that does not translate into you finding the type of man that you want. Now, some people will say that, let's look at it from this lens, right? When some women look at men, right, and they see how they're dressed, how they conduct themselves, how they present themselves. If you see like a Pooh Shiesty mask, if you see like some Nike techs, if you see a certain get up, a certain outfit, you automatically, because remember, stereotypes are earned. They're not given, they're earned. So when you see certain people and they present themselves a certain way, you kind of already like, and most people won't admit it. Most people will not admit it, but you do have some sort of judgment when you see someone. It's no different than when certain people see certain women, because to me, sometimes I think like I try to find something unique in a woman, because I see a lot of women with the same aesthetic. I see the baby hairs, I see the colored hair, I see the crazy lashes, about the size of my fingers, and again, the long nails and all that. And it's like, what's unique about you? I like when I see women that stand out. They don't have all the typical things that you would see from most women. And a lot of women wear those type of things. And again, you are free to wear whatever it is that you choose to wear. But that doesn't mean that people won't view you a certain way. And again, you can say, I can wear what I want to wear. I don't care how people view me. But if you were to go into a job interview, you present yourself in the best light, right? No, you don't just go in there looking any old kind of way, because you want to present yourself in the best light to potentially land that job. So it's no different when you're trying to, find someone who you believe will, be a best fit for you. Now, again, you can wear all that and everything that she mentioned, BBLs and long hair and pink hair and all that stuff. And you might find somebody that doesn't care about all that, and they will love you just for you, and they can see past all that because they're looking on what's going on the inside. But it doesn't negate the fact that people do judge and people do view things a certain way when you walk into certain spaces. So as long as you understand what comes with that, when you put on these things, when you put on these wigs and all that type of stuff, um, I just think that, sometimes having the uncomfortable conversation, people don't like to have them because it kind of reveals certain things about themselves that they don't want to hear. Some people don't like to change. Some people are kind of stuck in their ways, so to speak. And this is the last thing I'm going to say on that. I think certain things have an age limit. The same way that women view men, or society in general can say that men after a certain age shouldn't be growing their hair out, shouldn't be wearing braids, they shouldn't be having dreads and all that type of stuff. I personally think after a certain age, like you in your late 30s and 40s, and you still got the baby hairs, you still got the colorful hair, it's like, what are we doing? Like, grandma status is right around the corner, and you still, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that certain things, even behaviors after a certain age, should change, and we should start considering those things as we get older. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, because yeah, this video definitely ruffled some feathers, and they are definitely on her neck. I appreciate y'all once again, man. It's definitely a touchy subject, but sometimes we gotta have these type of conversations, man. So until next time, y'all.